Songkram. Yeah, hopefully this is the nearest I'll be getting to any water. Anyway, so just a little quick chat. It's Friday today, and my plan was, I said to my Dead Cat Massive folk, Ted and H, I was going to go into Pattaya today, have a few drinks, quite a few drinks, and then Saturday would be my day of recovery, and then Sunday I travel to go home. Well, obviously I've been looking everywhere, and Songkram's already started in Pattaya, and I don't want to go into town. I want to go into town and get something to eat and yeah, have a drink, have a bit of fun, but I'm not going to do it with the water. I've experienced it last year. Lots of the nice restaurants, or lots of restaurants generally close and take time off. They say family go back to their hometowns, their villages and that to celebrate it. But it's also because the bars make tons of money more, right? That's not in question. But lots of restaurants don't have any customers at all. They don't, because you don't want to go out and going to go to a restaurant and end up soaking wet in clothes and then sit in a restaurant, especially an indoor restaurant with aircon, the likes of Robin Hood. There's a couple, Cobb & Co on the dark side, they made a point of saying that there'll be no water throwing in their restaurant. I think they've got one day where they do it or something outside, but they've made a point of saying if you come here, there will be no water and you can come and dine with us. And so that's good. So what I think I'll do, because it's still early for it to officially start, I think I'll just go out in Jomtien tonight, which I haven't gone out in Jomtien for ages. And I've been swimming here in my pool complex probably nearly every other day. Look at it, massive big pool, and there's nobody in here. It's kind of like having your own separate pool, really, which is superb. Right, nobody about. So yeah, I'll probably do that rather than go out late tonight. Stay in Jomtien, have a few drinks, maybe have a cut-off point, because the problem when I go out late, and in Pattaya especially, you know, it doesn't really start till 11 or midnight. So by 3 in the morning, everything's still absolutely buzzing everywhere. It's wild, there's people everywhere. And once I've had a few, I don't really have a cut-off point. Even though I can go days and days without drinking, I was thinking about that. I'm really lucky because I don't have any issue with alcohol, apart from if I start and the party seems to be going on around me, then I'll just keep going on. But I also never get legless like you see some people staggering around. I'm quite lucky with that as well. So, but the next day is always a massive struggle for me now. The next day I stay in usually the whole day because you wake up late, you wake up with a headache, and yeah, it's not great. And they say, one of my mates, Patrick the Aussie, he says, don't let the old man in. Well, whether you let the old man in or not at my age, he's knocking on my door anyway. And I feel it, because after a night out, it does take me a complete day to recover. But Saturday's a good football day as well, so I'll be able to watch Swindon Saturday. And then home Sunday. So yeah, let's go and get something to eat in the restaurant here. So I'm just going to have a little light bite to eat and then go out tonight in Jomtien, where hopefully there'll be no water. Time to soak up some rays now. Bloody lovely. It's like having your own private pool, really. Fantastic. Right, so here we are. Look, I'm a creature of habit, but the food on this complex is superb. But I nearly always have the same, either the sweet and sour or chicken cashew. Absolutely beautiful, lovely food. Tastes great. Banana smoothie. She said, "Oh, you want coconut smoothie today for a change?" I said, "No, I want banana smoothie." So yeah, creature of habit. What else have I done then? Yeah, my mate Alan in particular has made me be more organised. So I've actually, last night, the day after changing all my flights around and going home early from Thailand, last night I booked a flight to Malaga, Spain. I'm going with Rob, my mate I met over here. He's home at the moment, and Alan, my Bowie mate. We're going to Malaga City for 10 days. So we're flying on the 29th of April, come back on the 9th of May. And the likelihood is after the 9th of May, I'll be looking to come back here. This chicken cashew is so good. Absolutely stunning. I think the 2 meals cost about 300 baht. I'll let you know later when I get the bill, but it's not expensive when you think that you're in a captive audience here. So yeah, bit of cinematic mode look. How does that look? The video looks good, I think. My get together in Soho is still 17th of this month. Nothing's changed there. But when I land on the Monday, I'll be going straight to Didcot and see my daughter and grandson. As I say, it's perfect because they're going away a couple of days later. And then spend more time in London, really. Then Spain. Then back to Jomtien. And actually, when I come back to Jomtien, I might spend 2 or 3 nights in Bangkok. Can't promise it, but I saw a video today of a suit maker, tailor in Bangkok, and everybody says if you want to have a proper bespoke one made to measure on the premises, you have to be in Bangkok. And Keys One posted a video today of one where it's all made on the premises above the shop. They cut it above, they make it up down in the basement rather than sending it off, and I've not found that in Pattaya. I've not looked that hard, so if someone can tell me where there is one in Pattaya or Jomtien that makes it on the premises, and like Keys said, with the buttons, doesn't use plastic buttons. I don't want plastic buttons. Then yeah, comment below, because I'd still like to I still like nice clothes, really. Even though I've got zero option to wear them here. Anyway, that's a little update. So, not going into Pattaya tonight as I first planned. Change that mind. Go Jomtien. Saturday's football. Sunday I'll be going home. Thanks for watching. Put some comments in. I love all the comments. As you know, I do try to reply to all of them, and I think I have replied to all of them.